Hey guys, welcome to Two Dudes on a Couch, sports podcast where we talk about sports.
Mostly NFL, but I'm Owen Stevens.
I'm Coulter Sacred.
We both live in Bozeman, Montana. Um, we're currently in a basement right now.
My mom's basement, to be
His,
precise.
his mom's basement. Um, yeah, but we're just here to talk about football, like we like to talk about.
Yeah,
And if you choose to listen, that's cool. And if you choose to not listen, that's cool too.
mm-hmm.
But we're here to just have fun.
Yeah.
So, what you were talking about, Joey
Joey Bosa is off injured reserve. He's gonna play this week.
How many weeks was he out?
Like 5, I want to say 5 weeks.
Five. What did he hurt?
His ankle, I believe,
Ankle?
or maybe it was groin. It was his groin. He tore his groin.
He tore his. Okay, so now Mac and him.
Yeah.
They should honestly just save him for the playoffs.
Well,
Like
I think
like let him heal more and then like save him for the
I
playoffs.
think Derwin might have a concussion. I didn't see anything about it, but that hit, he like struggled to get up a little bit.
Yeah, dude, that was a creepy hit.
And they went to the blue tent.
Was that Monday night?
That was Sunday night. Sunday night. No, that was Monday night.
That was Monday night because I came over here.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think we first should talk about Hackett's firing.
Yeah.
I am a Broncos fan. He is a Chargers fan.
Uh-huh.
So we kind of have like a rivalry a little bit, but the Broncos year has sucked. It's really sucked. I've wanted to die from depression many, many times. Still do, but now that Hackett's gone, I'm just an ounce happier.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the guy was like honestly, dude. I think the dude was a good coach and like smart, but I just don't know what went through his head, dude.
Yeah.
Like someone like
it could have been the coordinators too, though.
but like no, you don't know.
Was he calling the offense?
No.
No.
Well, he was in the first like 4 games.
Oh.
But
When
I just don't understand how you pitch the ball to your running back and it gets 2 yards and you're like okay, and then you do it again the next play.
Yeah.
Like what is that?
Well,
and then his like time management.
Yeah,
sucked.
there was those games where the fans had to count down the play clock.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, I'm just like disappointed. I hope we get a good coach. I just want a coach with experience.
Yeah.
Like,
Just get Andy Reid somehow.
Yes. Lure him with cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Just saying, screw you, Patrick Mahomes, and just feed him like 20 cheeseburgers. Bro would come.
Did you see they put it in a shoebox?
They gave him like a gift that was like cheeseburgers. That was funny. I honestly am happy though that Hackett's gone. I think like he was a good dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was a nice guy, but I just think that he just needed to go. It was just better for the team, and then I guess there's also been some stuff around the league like
Derek Carr getting benched and then stepping away from the Raiders, and
dude, I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
honestly,
He wasn't playing too bad, but it's like I think it's coaching really. Same thing as the Broncos.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels, their coach, used to coach the Broncos.
Yeah,
he was. I'm pretty sure he was one and done.
He literally, I think he was one. I think they brought him back. Like he coached the second season, but then they fired him halfway through or something like that. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he had won 3 games with the Broncos.
Dude sucked.
Yeah,
every Broncos fan does not like that guy. Yeah. And yes, so I hope we get a good head coach. And I'm surprised that they benched Derek Carr. And now he's not even gonna go to the games. Derek Carr, he's like stepping away.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna like go sit at home.
Yeah.
And watch the games and contemplate.
They're probably gonna try to get them to trade him, or I don't know. Maybe they can make up.
Where would he go? The Colts.
The Colts.
Right now, it's just where freaking quarterbacks go to die. Just the Colts. Like, they just show up and then automatically just their career disappears.
Nick Foles, 3 picks.
Nick Foles, 3 picks. Dude threw more completions to the defense.
Probably, bro.
To his own team.
Bro had more yards to the defense.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That was actually funny, but I'm surprised they benched Derek Carr, and then like Devontae Adams is like backing him up on Twitter, or is there? He's like, "It's my dog for real."
Yeah.
The only reason I came to the Raiders, I'm like,
well,
what? I'm like, okay, so you gonna get traded again? Dude, you were there for like 4 years. I'm like, that's just stupid. But I don't know, man. The whole like the Broncos right now, dude, are like blown. Like
Yeah.
everything's just like the coaches are getting fired left and right.
Yeah, they're just blowing it up.
The
Trying to.
Russ
They're like rebuilding.
the players are like backing up
rebuilding.
Russ. Like on there's like been on Twitter like Jerry Judy was backing up Russell Wilson, like saying like, oh, he's got his own like supposedly Russell Wilson has his own office.
Yeah.
And like he's like Russell Wilson's got his own office because he dedicates so much to the game, and like you guys don't know anything. And when we start winning games, which I hope we start winning games, or else I'm just gonna pull the plug. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of unfortunate, and I really, really want the Broncos to be better because we got Russell Wilson, and I was like a happy little 5-year-old in my lollipop, shaped like Russell Wilson's afro, and then nah, they were like the GM was like, nah, he's actually not that good.
Nah, he's terrible.
We're hired a coach that is the opposite of what scheme he wants to play.
Yeah.
And like what makes him good. He's just like, nah,
get out of here.
He's like, get out of here. But I don't know, Chargers in the playoff. You're a Chargers fan. How you feel about that?
It's pretty good. Clinching the playoffs first time since 2018. It's a good
Herbo, or should we call
Herbert.
him White Lightning?
Yeah, White Lightning. Herbo the Turbo.
Herbo the Turbo. Dad.
Herbie.
Guy.
Him.
Patrick Mahomes' dad. No. Russell Wilson's dad.
Maybe. Yeah.
If you sweep us this year, you can call him.
Derek Carr.
Who do you guys own? Who's like
we own the Seahawks, I think. So yeah.
Okay, so
I think we like have like a pretty good record against the Seahawks.
Duron is DK Metcalf's dad, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Even though Duron's kind of a dirty player, but he's a cool guy.
Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Ramsey's father. The entire Rams defense is his son.
Actually, Debo's Ramsey's father, but
yeah, it's the same thing.
I feel bad for Ramsey. I feel bad that
he's got two dads.
Yeah, he's got two dads. It's kind of, I mean, whatever. Oh,
what's up, Bolty? Bolty, get upstairs.
This is giant. Giant has. Oh. Well, anyway, we're just talking about Debo's
sons. McCaffrey's sons.
Christian McCaffrey's sons. The whole Rams defense.
Yeah.
Basically,
Chargers in the playoffs.
Chargers in the playoffs, dude.
First time.
That's
2018.
Literally in ours, like the AFC West division, the Chargers are like the only team I actually kind of like because we're not have like a hatred towards each other.
Don't hate the Chiefs, which I should, but like I just love Patrick Mahomes. I love Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes so much. Like they're good dudes.
Their podcast is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's cool. It's cool, man. But yeah, I just hate to. They have like a 15. I know Patrick Mahomes has like a 15-0 record against the Broncos right now. It's just really digging at me, bro. Yeah. Like, I just wish I could.
Patrick Mahomes undefeated on the road against his own division. That's a pretty crazy stat.
Frick off, dude. That sucks. Dude, the Broncos almost pulled off that.
That makes that's a weird stat to have because you think he'd be undefeated at home against division opponents, but he's undefeated away. Like last year, we beat him in Arrowhead. I thought we were gonna beat him in Arrowhead again this year because of that. I thought we were gonna split. I had the Chargers going 13-4. I was very hopeful. You could say
13-4. What's your what do you mean 10-6 now? That's your best chance.
No, 11-6 is their best chance. But
oh hey Bo.
Hey Bo, what's going on? Go upstairs. Come on. Up. Anyways, that was my dog. He's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, we're still in the basement.
Yeah, his head's like this big. Not even kidding.
You probably saw it. We call him the baby gorilla because
he literally is half ape.
But he has like half a brain cell of a grape.
Yeah, he's like smart, but he's the smartest dog you ever meet. He's also the stupidest dog you ever meet.
He kind of looks like the Chargers dog Brisket, but like twice the size.
He looks like the Chargers dog Bolt. Exactly. The Chargers had a dog named Bolt before they had a dog named Brisket.
Oh. Yeah. Well, his name is Bolt.
Yep. Not because of the Chargers. We got him from like these breeders, and his dad's name was like Thunder or something, so we named him Bolt because we were gonna name him Lightning, but then we shortened it to Bolt, and my dad's an electrician, so it worked. And then my coaches were like, made fun of me because they thought it was because of the Chargers.
And it's not.
It's not.
Well, you can laugh at them now because the Chargers are in the playoffs.
And the Raiders aren't.
You know
My
the
coach
Broncos.
is a Raiders fan.
Let's go. Russell Wilson is cooking the wrong thing. Well, I'm screwed.
Patrick Starr roasting the
Hey, though, Jerry Judy's been playing
Broncos.
good, though, man. He's had a couple of good games the last, couple weeks. Like, he had that 3-touchdown game, and he had, 120 yards versus the Rams.
Imagine getting roasted by Patrick Starr on live television, though. That's just like...
That's just really sad.
Baker Mayfield on the Rams? Him. He's him. 51-14?
Dude, I'm freaking pissed off because I was on Christmas, too.
Yeah.
I wake up, I'm like, have a good Christmas with my parents. I'm like, yeah, let's watch this Bronco game. It's easy Rams team. Let's just get it done.
I thought it was going to be a good game because they're both...
And the Broncos just decided, you know what? The season's over. I'm just going to give up. And then I watched my team absolutely get dismantled by a QB who dances in weird videos and is on, mortgage home commercials.
I love Baker. Baker's, one of my favorite quarterbacks, probably. He's, just because he's a funny guy.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like him. I don't really have a knock on him.
I just think
am like, how does my team just get blown out 51-14?
I think the Browns were a little harsh to him. He brought you and got you a playoff win for the first time in 10 years, and you just treat him like trash because he has one bad season because his thumbs hurt. It's just what the hell? And then you give him to the Panthers. And then for some reason he's ass on the Panthers. Probably lack of weapons. Panthers are in full tank mode. They trade away CMC. It's what the heck?
And
then they start winning games. They have a chance to win the division.
Now they have a chance to go to the playoffs and win the division.
Yeah.
But they probably won't. And Tom Brady, the GOAT, will win out and most likely go to the playoffs. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to win out.
Hopefully. But
he'll probably make the playoffs. Because
he's black. You can see his ginormous head.
Yeah.
Took off, dude. You didn't chase that dog. Bro flew around the world and back that fast.
Should we recap week 16 now? Let's see some
we
scores
basically
here.
just did. Well, first off, the Broncos Rams game was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, atrocious.
I took off all my Broncos gear, threw it in the trash, and burned my trash, and then started a fire in my house, and then I just spent the rest of the day crying, and that was on Christmas. So that was that. Okay, I didn't do all that, but it did suck, and I stopped watching the game because there was no point in watching Nathaniel Hackett try and be the hero and win some games, even though nothing happened. And then we got a Christmas present in him getting fired. So
a little late, but it happened.
It was late, but
anyways, Thursday Night Football, Jaguars Jets. That was a boring one. I didn't even watch it. I don't really care.
Oh, I watched part of it, and
I was in California.
My dad was convinced that the Jets were gonna pull out a win. I was like, Dad, Zach Wilson is not that good.
Zach Wilson,
man.
I think
sorry.
I think he can be pretty good. He's just gotta learn. But Mike White's coming back this week. I think that's good for the Jets. Who do they play?
I got no clue, dude.
The Jets. Let's see.
But I don't. They don't even have a chance to go to the playoffs now.
The Jets play the Seahawks. So Geno Smith's revenge game. He's already beaten all his former teams this season as on the Seahawks. He's beaten the Chargers. He's beaten I don't know. Giants. And now he's got to beat the Jets. I think there's one more team. I'm not sure. But anyway, Geno Smith.
And he beat the Broncos, of course, because that's how our season has been going.
Yeah.
We just suck. We freaking suck.
Geno was hot for a while, had some MVP talks, and then he kind of just hit a wall.
Yeah, dude. He's just pulling out his same old Geno. Everyone's like,
he still has the same. I think he has the highest completion percentage in the league.
Yeah, but bro's everyone's like, oh, Geno.
I think
Russ is a system QB and all this stuff. I'm like, how did Russ make you I don't know what the record was when they won the Super Bowl. It was 13-2.
I don't know. I think it was. I think it was. Pete Carroll's coaching was helping a lot. Good plays.
Russ had good talent. Obviously, he could throw that deep ball really well, and Geno can't do that as well. But I mean, he's got some very.
Geno is a good quarterback. I think he's just been
he's been doubted a lot of his life.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they wrote him off. He didn't write back though.
Dude, I all the Broncos fans on like the Broncos fan pages
Yeah.
when they posted one of the Broncos fan posted like Gino losing. I don't know who they just lost to. They just lost it. Who'd they lose to on week 16?
Uh, where? What the heck? I don't see him on this. Oh, that's Chiefs.
Okay, well they lost to the Chiefs. They lost to like a team before that, and literally they posted on the Broncos Instagram, and all the Broncos fans are like, you still writing us off? Do you know?" And like all this, they were making fun of him because yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, the Seahawks are so much better. We're getting top 2 pick," which they're getting the top 5 pick for sure. Because thanks again to the Broncos,
Yeah.
amazing team. I hope they mix it, but whatever. But this is the Seahawks. Now, I will give Geno his credit, and I do think they're good, and I do like I don't mind the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Other than all the Seahawks fans flaming us and being like, "Oh, Russ wasn't a good guy," and like all that stuff, which I don't understand how you can say that. And I guess there's like some cringe things, like the sandwich commercial where it's like,
Yeah, I don't understand the Seahawks fans just instantly turning on Russell Wilson. Like he got you guys a Super Bowl and got you to the playoffs a lot, and then you just see what's
like
with you.
think about I don't know. It's like supposedly there was things with like Pete Carroll and like the Russ didn't like the offensive coordinator or something, and he got like fired and like all this stuff, and supposedly like I know Richard Sherman and Russ had like a little bit of
Beef.
problems
Yeah.
and stuff, but
Richard Sherman seems like he has beef with everyone though, except for defensive players. Like I feel like he's just like hates offensive players for like some reason. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't really think I just don't know.
Yeah, Russ. I feel like they're just very opposite personalities.
Richard Sherman has like a podcast, and he was like talking about on it. He was like, what did he say? He like said something about Russ, and he just like flames Russ for no reason. Like
Yeah.
over like I get like they're not doing good, and you can tell them like that and like all this stuff, and you could talk about that, and I think that's like fine, but it's just like to the point now where like he literally like goes out of his way to like roast them, and I'm like, there's gotta be something there that
Yeah,
no
there's
one
probably
talks
some beef.
and I'm like, okay, good job, buddy. You're roasting a guy who's doesn't really care that you're roasting him because he's got his own priorities and is making millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, and like I don't know, Richard Sherman, probably one of the best cornerbacks in history. Of the
Yeah,
league.
probably ever play the game.
Yeah.
Did you see that Josh Norman got signed back to the Panthers? You know who Josh Norman is?
No.
He's he always he got in that fight with Odell a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
If you like watch that video, he's like one of the better cornerbacks to play the game. Well, at least he was very good back in the day. And he was like working at a coffee shop and like starting a coffee business or something since J.C. Horn got out.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
And he got the call, and now he's on the Panthers again, and it's kind of funny. But
That's funny.
yeah, he's a good dude.
All right, let's get back to our recap. Falcons, Ravens, 17-9 Ravens. Backup quarterback Lamar's coming back next week, I think.
Yeah, after that Broncos game, actually, he got sacked like 3 times in that game, and
yeah,
one of them he got his like knee injured, and he could like barely get up the stairs.
Yeah,
but I'm excited to see him back. I really do like Lamar.
I like Lamar. He's changing the game. He's got probably one of the best rushing quarterbacks to ever play the game. Probably the best, maybe. I don't know. Vic's pretty
people
good.
Like already think that Justin Fields is like gonna be like better.
I think that Justin Fields is a better rusher, but I think that Lamar's a better overall quarterback.
Oh, I would say Lamar's like way better. Everyone's like, oh, he can't throw, and then now he's like throwing really nice.
Yeah.
Throws.
Well, that video that in the offseason where he threw the ball 60 yards on a knee, like he was sitting on a knee and he threw the ball like 60 yards.
Well, he also he's actually faster than Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Maybe not like now because he's played in the league for like 4 years.
He's been hurt and stuff.
But like his 40 times faster.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he still is faster.
Well, I don't know.
Also
there's
hurt,
he's got injury history. Like there's like people are saying that the Ravens might not re-sign him because of the injury history and like all that stuff. But I think that you can't with the season he's having, you can't justify not re-picking him back up unless you just like I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wants to stay.
I think he does want to stay with the Ravens. I just don't think the Ravens.
They tried to just get a contract done, And
Yeah,
then
they couldn't get it before the deadline, and I don't know. Maybe he was being difficult, wanted more money, but like the Deshaun Watson contract, 230 million guaranteed. Like he's probably like, look, this happened, so I want something similar to
I just
this.
don't. That's just like the Browns organization.
I know
Right?
the Browns just like give a
They're just like,
sex
hey,
offender
they're
230 million guaranteed.
and I just don't think they should have let that guy almost play in the NFL.
Yeah, I know. It's just like
Well,
11
can't you
games
suspend
suspension.
Calvin Ridley the whole season for
Yeah.
betting on a game and then
For
you
betting
go,
on a game he didn't play on and he
then-
bet
and-
for his own team.
and then you go
And he-
to a sex offender and you go, okay, buddy, here's $230 million and you can come back in 11 games.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But Calvin Ridley got traded to the Jaguars.
To the Jags, yeah. And the Jags are looking. I think they're gonna be good. Guaranteed
Yeah,
next year. Trevor Lawrence
She
is.
like Calvin Ridley, dude.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is playing pretty good football right now.
I don't know why the Falcons traded him. He was always like really good for them, but
Jags are gonna. I think they're gonna win the AFC South, sneak into the playoffs.
but
But
I hope so.
yeah,
If they sneak in the playoffs and then that'd be fun if they made it to like the Super Bowl, dude.
yeah. Like
Just like beat the Eagles in like the.
a lot of people thought like
Beat the Eagles in like the Super Bowl and just like won. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you think the Eagles are gonna go to the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I think if Hurts comes back, yeah. But
For sure, I think is
I
gonna
think
come back.
I think the Vikings are got a good shot at it. I don't really know.
Like what other team in the NFC is like? Are the Cowboys maybe?
I don't. The Cowboys can't get it done in the playoffs though. Like
They always.
I don't
end
think
up
Dak
sucking it in the
Dak just like
playoffs,
isn't that good in the playoffs.
which is kind of fun.
Like
But
last year week 18 they just beat the Eagles like 40 to like 48 to like 10 or something. Maybe it was worse than that. And then they lose first round to the fucking 49ers led by Jimmy Garoppolo.
yeah, that's true.
It's like
Well, Dak, dude, there's been talks like Dak is not that guy. Like he's not the guy
well,
for the.
I don't know if he's the guy to get you a Super Bowl, but I feel like you can't like
One game he'll throw 4 touchdowns and like 450
Yeah.
yards. One game he'll throw 200 yards and 2 interceptions and
Yeah.
1 touchdown. And you're just like,
it's like
he just like, and I feel like that the more second what I said, the 200 yards, like 2 interceptions, that more comes in like the playoffs. Like
yeah.
I don't know if it's like pressure or something. And I like Dak. I think he's a.
I think he's a cool dude.
I know I don't know. You know, Jerry Jones is obviously like a very businessman owner, and a lot of people don't like him and
Yeah.
all this stuff. And I get it, but we them boys, you know. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care. Like the Cowboys are a team. I'm like,
Yeah.
do good or do not good. You're just gonna watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm like
I really-
rooting for their downfall.
Yeah. I really like the Eagles. Jason Kelsey's a Hurts. It's a pretty funny guy. But that's a good team going. They're young, except for I guess Kelsey's not young, but they're a young
He's not
team.
young, but
going
he's
in.
still good because he's a center, and
Yeah.
you're not like. Obviously, you're playing pretty hard and stuff, but you're not getting like smashed like
Yeah.
a running back. Because like
Yeah.
running backs, NFL not for long. That's what
Yeah.
it stands for. Because especially for like running backs, they only last like on average like I don't know,
Yeah,
like 5 years.
Very rarely there's a guy that's like comes in and plays for a long time, like and plays at a high level, like LaDainian Tomlinson played
That guy was good
at a high level for. I found out today he played for the Jets for 2 years and retired for the Jets. I didn't know that. I thought he retired as.
Have you seen that video of his house?
No.
Dude, his house is insane. Literally, he's walking down the hallway and he just goes. He's like looks at the camera and he goes. In this little hallway, and it just opens up to all these jerseys on the wall and this giant ass movie theater, dude.
That's funny.
I was like, this guy's house is so cool, and he's like, seems like such a nice guy.
Yeah, I love LT. That I went to the Battle of the Goats. LaDainian Tomlinson
Was he
versus.
there?
Yeah, he was the coach. It was like a celebrity flag football game. It was for charity.
Was
I
it like a
think.
bunch of TikTokers?
Yeah, Danny Duncan was there.
Oh, funny.
Yeah,
I like Danny Duncan.
Danny Duncan was there. Some ex NFL players. What's his face? T.O. was there. Terrell Owens.
Oh, really? You know
Yeah.
he's trying to sign with the team. Did you see that? The
What?
Cowboys. He's trying to sign with the Cowboys.
Really?
They're like we're talking to each other, and he's like in really good shape.
Yeah. Terrell Owens.
Yeah, he's trying to. I don't think he is, but that dude's still in amazing shape, and he like wants to like play
Yeah.
a little bit. That's kind of like the Josh Norman thing.
It was funny because like all these like influencers were coming out just like kind of wearing like normal clothes, and then T.O. comes out. He's got a backwards hat, like Oakley's on.
What team was he on?
I think he was on Team Gates.
Was it Antonio Gates
versus Latavian
okay, that's
Tomlinson.
cool.
Yeah, and it was like Battle of the Goats.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. We had VIP seats for that, so you could go down and like stand on the sideline, pretty much. There was like a little area.
You should have brought like an LT jersey or something. See if you could.
Well, they had LT jerseys at the shop. I was thinking about buying one, but then I already bought so many jerseys that weekend.
You need like an old style.
Yeah,
Jersey.
and
You need that. Antonio Gates was
I was trying to get Danny Duncan to like come over and take a picture with me, but he literally like as soon as the game was over, his friends like had a little like suite there and we're watching. As soon as the game was over, Danny Duncan just like walks straight to like the suite that his friends were in and jumps in it and just changes. Like he went into like the private bathroom thing and just changed into normal clothes. But he didn't sign anything. It was pretty funny. Like I don't blame the guy. Like
you got some game balls and stuff though.
yeah, I got little foam
like,
balls
that were signed by.
Yeah, Mike Williams.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's sick.
Cause he was just throwing them, right?
Yeah, he was like there was like it was Josh Palmer, Trey McKitty, Mike Williams, and like
people were there. You think?
how many people were at that game? Probably like 5,000. Probably not that many.
Decent amount.
I don't know. It was like it was literally like the lower sections of literally the very bottom sections of the stadium and like one side. So it probably wasn't even 5,000.
Huh.
Yeah, but I think it was just a charity event anyway.
Probably. I'm sure it was just for fun.
Yeah.
Did you see anyone else you knew besides?
There was like that girl that scored the first ever girl to score 2 touchdowns in high school football game.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah, she was there, and then I don't know. There's some
like random.
random celebrities.
It's kind of funny that he like dipped out, but
yeah. I mean, I don't blame the guy. I wouldn't like.
Weren't you like right there though, like at the very bottom?
Yeah, and I was like yelling to him. He literally just went straight to his thing though. Like he didn't it was pretty funny. And then I think with Danny and Tomlinson, as he was walking back into the locker room, some guy he was like stood there for a second, and some guy threw down his jersey and he got it signed. His LT jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's sweet.
And then I think some guy I think that same guy got the jersey signed by Gates too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
dude, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man. He's cool. LT. 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that. What else you got?
Yeah. Continue with our recap. Lions, Panthers. Lions trying to get on a playoff push.
What happened, Lions?
Yeah, Panthers just 30.
Lions.
What happened?
Like, how do you like almost beat the Bills and then you just go, all right, Panthers are coming up. like 2 cats, like the Lions, cat, like we just can't have that. So we're gonna beat these
Sam
Panthers.
Darnold is like playing out of his mind right now, though.
Dude's playing like that. What was he? The first round pick? Was he first?
Yeah, he was first round pick
to the Jets.
Yeah.
I was playing like.
I think he was number.
I don't know if he's playing like the first round pick, but
no,
he's being okay. He's doing okay.
He's playing.
What killed the Lions was that run game.
Yeah.
Like if you click on this, like go to like the Lion the
rushing
Panthers. Yeah,
Cuba Hubbard had 125 yards, and then
Deonta Foreman had 165.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sam Darnold had
Deonta.
I don't know. Sam Darnold had 20 yards, rushing yards.
It's crazy that both their running backs had
over
100 yards.
Yeah.
And like it's not like it was a crazy amount of carries. And one of them had like a touchdown.
Cuba Hubbard had 12 carries, 125 yards.
Donald had a touchdown. Like a rushing touchdown.
Yeah. Sam Darnold is playing really good football right now, though. And
I mean, it's not like it's good. Like he's playing
yeah,
sure better than Russell Wilson. Sorry, Russell. I love you, bro. I do love you. I just come on. We're gonna get better, I promise. I believe in you. Anyway, next game.
We talked about this a little bit earlier. Seahawks, Chiefs, 24-10. Chiefs won.
You know what's going on, buddy?
You know, come on.
You literally have DK Metcalf and Tyler.
Sounds like you're writing back now. Come on.
Yeah.
Saints Browns. Saints win 17-10.
That was just a pointless game. None of those teams are really in.
No. Well, the Saints I think can win the division still. The Saints are in the they can still win the division.
They have like a chance. Like they're still, but
no, no. It's really the Bucks are. Yeah, they're 6-9. The Bucks are 7-8, and then The Saints are 6-9, and the Panthers are 6-9. I think
Okay, so they still have like a
the
shot.
Falcons are
They're like 5-10.
5-10. I think. But yeah, the Saints can make the playoffs, win the division. You got to win out probably. But
I don't see that happening. I would see the.
I don't know. And they're starting Andy Dalton. Like I think they should. I think Jameis Winston should be the starter.
He was like playing way better.
I
but
know.
don't
And then he gets hurt, and then they just start Andy Dalton. He was literally out for like a week only, and then Andy Dalton. They're just like, no, he's our guy now.
They're like Andy Dalton, um, the Leprechaun, literally our guy.
Yeah.
They're like he's him. But I do you think the Saints will draft a quarterback? I could see it.
I could see it. They don't have a first round pick though. I don't think because they traded up
Oh,
to
yeah.
get Chris
think-
Olave.
I think it's to.
It's to the Eagles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it to the Eagles?
Yeah.
I saw that they like the mock draft thing, and I saw that they might like draft. Have you heard of that Keely? It's like Kelee something. He's a cornerback from Georgia. He's probably the best cornerback
Yeah.
in this year's draft. He's like really good, and I saw they might draft him. Could you imagine like him and
I saw that.
Slay? I'm pretty sure Slay's contract.
I saw a mock draft which had C.J. Stroud going like 8th or 9th behind
Okay.
two quarterbacks, and I'm like, he's the best guy. I think C.J. Stroud's the best guy
Is that
in the draft.
what's that guy? The guy who won Williams. The guy who won the trophy, Heisman Trophy.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams.
I don't think he's a senior. I don't think he's going in the draft this year. I think it's next year.
Well, you know who's gonna be like the first pro player to take
I know.
in is that next year is. I think he can elect for the next year's draft.
I think he could.
Is Marvin
Williams.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
the Ohio State receiver. Dude's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Him and that Keeley guy are facing up in the college playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think Ohio State I think they can win it. I think I had them winning the Natty this year, and then that loss to Michigan was holy cow. That was terrible.
Dude, they were winning the whole game.
Yeah,
too.
and then I just think that they're going to be playing with their heads on fire. They get that second chance that not a lot of teams get, especially in college football. It's really harsh. You can sometimes you win one game and your chance of making the playoffs is just over. But yeah, I think they're extending it to 8 teams next year though.
Yeah, they were doing something. I can't remember what they were doing, but I don't know. But what else we got? Finish up these games here.
Bengals Pats. That was 20.
It was a close game. It came down the wire. The
Yeah.
Patriots had the ball, but the what's his name? Ramondre Stevenson, the running back. I think that's the running back.
Yeah.
And he was it him that fumbled? I think it was him that fumbled. I can't remember, but he fumbled 10 yards away from the end zone or something like that, and cost him.
Same thing last week. Jacoby Myers threw it straight to.
Yeah, dude, what was that? Straight to Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones. That dude.
And that dude just stiff armed Jones right into the ground.
Right in for the touchdown. But that dude's wingspan. Have you seen how long his arms are?
Who, Chandler Jones?
Yeah. It's crazy. Just if you watch him play when he goes up to swat the ball, it's like a 2 feet. Both his arms are 2 feet long or longer. It's crazy.
Probably longer.
Yeah,
I would
2
say
feet's not that long. I guess
2 feet's
yeah. They're like his
2 feet.
arms are literally 4 feet long. It's crazy. Bro's arms are the size of a toddler.
Bro's that one scene from Space Jam where Michael Jordan is dunking it. His arms extended. It's basically Chandler Jones.
Yeah, that the Patriots losing is what made the Chargers be able to make it to the playoffs this week with a win. Which is
really
Raiders losing, I think, and Patriots losing. So that happened.
I really want to go. I really want to go to every NFL stadium in my life.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I think this year we got to go to a couple different ones. We should go down to Miami and go to the Hard Rock Stadium. That'd be cool. Get a Tyreek Hill jersey and put that up on. Because we'll switch these out, but yeah. I also want to go to the Tennessee Titans Stadium and get a Derek.
Yeah, these jerseys, except for the Chargers
Derrick
ones.
Henry. There we go.
Every time I go to a new stadium, I get a jersey. So obviously this wasn't a new stadium from the Chargers. We went to a Rams game. I got a Donald jersey. Went to Levi Stadium to watch Chargers Niners. Got a McCaffrey jersey because I really like McCaffrey.
Yeah, we like to go to the games together. I travel with his family because It's fun, and we all go to games. Like when we went to the Niners game, and I got a Kittle, and we went to the Rams game, and I got a cup. But I don't know where the cup jersey is.
Yeah, he kind of left it at my house, and then I thought I gave it to him, and he brought it home, but I guess
So,
not.
Cooper, if you're listening, which probably not,
Send us a signed jersey.
that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, but like it'd be pretty cool.
Then we can put it up here, and then you can
Yeah.
watch our podcast
Yeah.
with your jersey up there.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, man. It's fine. Whatever. But yeah. Anyway, what else we got? What's the is there a couple more?
Vikings Giants. That was a close game. Franchise record 61-yard field goal to win it for the
I didn't
Vikings.
even really. Oh yeah, I did see that. And it was like the whiteout game where every fan wore like white. And
Yeah.
they're like skull.
I love that chant.
Skull. They like blow the horn. Like, skull.
Yeah.
That's like
the
my
horn.
favorite because then they
We
start
went to-
smoke too.
Yeah.
I really want to go there, dude.
We went to the Final Four 2019. It was in that stadium,
Oh, was it?
and they blew the horn. It was so
that's
sick.
That's sick, dude. I want to go to that stadium and watch like a Vikings game. And
Yeah.
I don't know, collect some more jerseys, but I was just we need to go because I feel like we either go to like somewhere in California, obviously it's warm,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
SoFi,
Montana-
you've been to SoFi like 40 times.
Yeah.
You've been to SoFi Stadium more than you've been to our home college stadium, which is the MSU Bobcats.
That's definitely not true. But
No,
I go
it's
to
probably
every, I go, I go
it's
to every
probably
Bobcat
pretty
game.
close.
I go to every Bobcat game.
I feel like for every Bobcat game you go to like 3 Chargers games. You got stuck in LA and went to
Yeah,
that stadium.
that was good. We got our flight got canceled while I was in LA, and it was -40 here. So it was 60 California. Felt pretty nice instead of -40. This guy was here for -40.
Yeah, dude, my truck was like. And it started, and it sucked.
Yeah,
I could feel it in me bones.
yeah. That bomb cyclone, what they're calling it, that went through the. I think it's.
No, we should talk about the Cowboys Titans game tonight.
Oh yeah, we'll do that after we're done recapping. Bills Bears. Bills destroyed the Bears. These are all the Christmas Eve games, by the way. 35-13.
That's not like horrible, but
I don't know.
the Bears actually had like a 7-0, which obviously isn't that much, but like they had like a touchdown leading them into like the second quarter or something like that.
Yeah, I think the Bears started off pretty good. It was tied at half, I think. Maybe not. I don't know.
Texans Titans, dude. Texans pulled out the dub.
Yeah,
literally because
imagine losing to the 1-12-1 Texans.
how many year? I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry still had like over 100 yards.
Bro, stop pressing buttons on my phone. Oh, Malik Willis started. That's probably why. Titans.
Yeah, Derrick Henry had 126 yards.
Malik Willis only had 99. Malik Willis was 14 for 23, 99 yards and 2 interceptions.
It's good. What can you expect? They should have waited because last year's quarterback class wasn't like as good.
I know. That's why they went from.
Which is like as this year. I think this year's gonna be like really good.
Yeah.
But
Everyone's saying that the Panthers are going to draft a quarterback this year, but they drafted a quarterback last year, and then he got
what's his
hurt.
name?
Matt Corral. I think he was like the best quarterback in the draft, and then he got hurt, and then
I could honestly see him drafting another one, having like competition. See who's ass.
well, I saw a mock draft which has the Panthers drafting C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's way better, probably.
You never know. Like,
Yeah, sometimes like Tom Brady.
I mean, like
comes out
Russell
of
Wilson
nowhere.
went in like the 3rd round or something.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's
Brady
actually-
went in the 6th round.
Brady went in the 6th round. Brock Purdy. I don't like
Last
that
pick of
guy.
the draft.
I don't like that guy. Actually, I don't. I like, dude. I just like.
Speaking of Brock Purdy, 49ers Commanders. 49ers with the win, 37-20.
Dude, I really thought the Commanders were gonna pull out. They benched Heineke, dude.
They did.
Yeah, and put Carson Wentz back in.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he did okay. I mean, like not great.
Commanders kind of hit a wall.
Dude, that Giants game that was so
Heineke.
dumb.
Why did they bench Heineke? Heineke went 13 for 18, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns and an interception. And Carson Wentz went 12 for 16, 123 and 1 touchdown.
Probably because they're like, I don't know.
Heineke, like, he's not the best quarterback in the league, but he plays with like so much passion he like elevates the team around him to play better. It's like,
I don't know. I didn't understand it either because Heineke was also undrafted.
yeah,
Like
he
was like in like law or something. He was
Yeah.
like starting to find another life, and then got called up.
he was sleeping on his sister's couch.
Yeah, dude is crazy. Now he's not doing too bad, you know.
No,
He
he's
passes
doing
to
pretty
Terry
good.
McLaurin a lot. So and Terry's probably my favorite receiver in the NFL right now. I really like him. Besides Jerry Judy, but that's just a given because he's on my team. So
Then Eagles Cowboys. That was a really good game, 40-34. Cowboys pulling out the win. Which Gardner Minshew played pretty good, I think. 335 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which isn't the best, I guess, but
he played. He didn't play bad, but
no, definitely not.
they could have. I think they had a chance when like Miles Sanders fumbled at like a crucial point when they were driving, and it just didn't turn out very good for them. And then yeah, it just sucked.
Raiders Steelers 10-13. Steelers with the win. I didn't watch that game, but I know George Pickens.
Dude, Pickett was throwing some good passes.
Yeah,
bro.
Pickett is good.
I think Pickett might be the best quarterback out of all.
Yeah, I was kind of I like Mitch Trubisky. I was kind of angry when they benched him because I thought that Pickett still needed a little bit of development. I don't know. I'm not a Steelers fan or anything. I just thought it was a dumb decision to bench a veteran in fair and for a rookie that isn't like the best. But it turned out good. Pickett's playing well. Pickens is playing really good. Have him on my fantasy team. So
Can't spell Pickett without pick, baby.
mm.
So even though
George
I don't
Pick
know.
hymns.
I think as soon as more Kenny Pickett develops, like the more he
Yeah.
develops, the better he'll get, and like because he kind of got thrown into the season here. Like Trubisky was supposed to be like the guy just for like this year, and then he kind of got thrown in. But and they have I think they have a chance at a winning record.
Who? Yeah, they do.
They're 7-8 right now.
They're 7-8. I'm pretty sure. Which the coach has never had a losing record. Yeah, and they're 7-8. So if they win out,
What's their next two games?
the Ravens with maybe Lamar is maybe back, and then the Browns.
So they have a chance, but
Yeah, they could pull out the winning record. They're not. I don't think they'll make the
I don't think
playoffs.
they're eliminated though.
No, they're not eliminated, but I think it's gonna be hard for them to make.
They'd
the
have to
playoffs.
win out and then get like really lucky.
Yeah,
Because the Ravens already clinched a playoff berth. Because what's their record? Ravens.
10 and I think they're one win behind the Bengals, and the Bengals have 11 wins.
I don't know what happened. Dude, the freaking no Tua situation where he's like had a concussion, then he's like
Packers, Dolphins. Packers pulling out the win. They can still make the playoffs. They got to win out. A lot of things need to happen. But everything happened last week for them to make the playoffs. So that just has to keep happening. They have to win out too. Packers could sneak into the playoffs. I don't think they'd do much with it, but and then we already talked about the Rams Broncos game, 51-14 Rams. Buccaneers Cardinals, that game was really boring until about the last 10 minutes.
yeah.
19-16 Bucks win. Brady's pulling out a sneaky win like he always does.
He just puts his head down and
Yeah.
puts in that NFL mentality and that Brady GOAT mentality. Gets the job done.
Colts Chargers 20-3. It didn't seem like that. Like it seemed like a much closer game than that if you were actually watching it. Herbert, I think, had 8 fantasy points.
Yeah.
It was not a very good game.
Let's just say he didn't really win anyone their fantasy matchups.
The Chargers defense, though, 24 points. 24 fantasy points. They won me my matchup. I started them this week because I didn't have I picked them up off waivers, didn't have any. But the Chargers defense, since week 13, has been the number 1 defense in points allowed and points per game and yards per game since week 13. They've been the number 1 defense.
Just wait till you play the Broncos again in week 18. We're dropping a 50, baby, on you.
And then
Let's go.
Tonight's game, Cowboys Titans. It's already started, but it's still 0-0. I got the Cowboys winning that one by probably a touchdown, maybe 2.
I'd be surprised if the Titans won.
Yeah,
especially because there's no Derrick Henry, no Tannehill.
Yeah, they signed that one guy though start tonight from I don't remember.
Seems like Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs. But
He's from the
he's starting
Browns.
tonight. But yeah, but I don't know. I don't think the Titans got a
I think the Titans are just preparing
for rebuild.
I could.
Not
They
rebuild,
have
but
they have Willis, but like I honestly could see
don't
them
think-
drafting
I don't think Willis is their guy though. I could see them drafting another quarterback too.
Willis had a couple good throws.
But yeah, I think I got Cowboys by
I
at
don't know if they're gonna
least
win by
a
30,
touchdown.
but
At least a touchdown, I'd say maybe two.
I'm like 90% sure the Cowboys will win just because like it
Yeah.
helps them in like a playoff. Obviously, the Eagles have to win one of their last 3 games, which they lost the first one, and then they have to
Yeah.
win one of them to
Well,
get
if Hurts
the
comes
number 1
back.
seed.
If Hurts comes back, then
I don't know if he's gonna come back for his last 2 games. Like maybe
Yeah.
I'll sit him because you already have a playoff spot. So it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter about your record right now.
But if they want the 1 seed, if he's healthy, they should try to get that. I think they can get that last one with Gardner Minshew though.
Who do they play though? That's like the thing.
I have no
If they
idea.
play like some bum teams,
See, this is week 17. The Eagles play the Saints, so
I think with Minshew and that just
Yeah,
offense,
Minshew
line
magic.
and Miles Sanders and Brown and Devontae.
Yeah, they probably have the
Devontae
best
Smith and
O line in the league. I
they
don't
got the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a really good O line too.
Yeah, Creed Humphrey's pretty.
And
He's the best.
they have like Orlando Brown. He's been good this year. He's not like, but he's like a Pro Bowler and a couple other guys. I forget like who else. Joe Thuney, is he on the? I think he's on.
I just know Creed Humphrey because he's like one of the best centers in the league as a second year man.
He's a second year. He's a big boy.
Yeah. Next week matchups we got Cardinals Falcons. It's Murray's out for the season, right? Yeah.
That game's skip.
I'd probably take Cardinals. Dolphins Pats. I'd take Dolphins in that one. What about you?
Yeah, the Dolphins have been losing. They kind of need a win, so I would say they win that game.
I think if they lose, that then they're out of the playoffs. Maybe not. I don't know. They have 8 losses right now, though. I think they're 8-8 now. They went from being 8-3 to 8-8. Oh no, they're 8-7. Never mind. But they went from 8-3, and then they lost like 4 straight or
So
whatever.
the best they could be is 10-7,
Yeah.
which isn't horrible, but
And then Saints Eagles, probably Eagles.
I just think the Eagles will win.
Yeah.
They lost that good game versus the Cowboys. I think they'll win.
Yeah. Colts Giants, probably Giants.
I'd say the Giants.
Giants are a sneaky good team. They've got a lot of injuries though. They're on practice squad guys, but I think they can pull it out against Nick Foles and the Colts. Or it'll probably be a different quarterback next week, honestly. Panthers Bucks. This is for the division, I think. If the Bucks win this, they have the division. If the Panthers win this, they don't have the division, but they would have swept the Bucks. So if they end up with the same record, they will have the division. So that's a pretty important game. Brady's not. I don't know. The Bucks aren't really playing too well, and the Panthers are playing really good. So I think the Panthers can do it. I think the Panthers can pull it off. Honestly, what do you think?
I bet you Brady wins.
Yeah, Brady's gonna probably find a way, but
We'll see.
Panthers are getting hot right now, and I think that
I
just
just
can pull it off.
I think the Panthers just have good chemistry right now. Like their team's just like together, even though they're rebuilding.
Yeah,
I think they might hire that coach as their next head coach. The interim one right now, 'cause he's doing pretty good.
the Colts are.
No, the Colts
Oh.
have Jeff Saturday. They're not gonna hire him. I'm talking about
Oh yeah, the Panthers. I forgot the Panthers fired their coach. I don't know even. I don't even know who they have right now. But anyway, Broncos Chiefs. I probably got the Chiefs in that one, unless the Broncos.
I think the Broncos. It'll be a good game.
They played 2 weeks ago,
Obviously,
didn't
the
they?
Chiefs might win. Yeah, but it's at the Chiefs stadium.
Yeah.
I literally could see the Broncos winning just because we just want to win.
It's a division. Yeah,
And the Chiefs are gonna play because it's a competition for the number 1 seed right now.
yeah, and like division games are always good games. Like they always play harder in division games. Like
They play harder and like I don't know. I think our coach being fired and like the interim head coach right now is like a guy who seems actually pretty smart, and we'll see how he does.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't make any of the plays right now. It's not his offense because like he's just stepping in, but he's doing the best he can. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see who calls the plays. Like they haven't announced who's
Yeah.
calling the plays, so I'm assuming it's gonna be the new guy, but we'll see.
Then we
But
got
I would say if you're better, you'd probably take the Chiefs, but you never know. Obviously, I'm gonna root for the Broncos
yeah.
all the time, always.
Then we got Bears Lions.
That's a good game.
That's a good game. Lions can still make the playoffs. I think a lot of things have to go right, but the Bears
They needed to win last game, and if they won
Yeah.
all three,
they'd be in the playoffs if they won out. But they can still make the playoffs.
they can.
There's
but
just a lot of
if
things
they
need
lose
to go
this
right.
game, if they lose this game, I think
They're
they're
out.
out.
Yeah,
Man.
and the Bears, Justin Fields is playing pretty good.
I don't think it really matters
I don't-
anymore.
yeah, that
They're
game-
obviously the Bears are obviously out.
Yeah, the Bears are rebuilding. They traded away their whole defense.
I wouldn't say they're rebuilding; they're just adding.
Well, they traded away their whole defense. Though.
They traded
They
away-
had a good defense.
Well, they only
just like
they don't know K defense. They just
They
traded.
literally like traded away all their good defensive players, and then Justin Fields started playing good, like literally right after.
And they signed Claypool and stuff. And
Yeah, Claypool's he's not that good. I don't think. Have you seen all
He's
those
hurt
memes?
right now.
Have you seen all those memes? It's like Claypool announced the draft pick for the guy that stole his job because the Steelers had Claypool go out and announce the draft pick for Pickens.
Oh, funny. And now Pickens is him, bro.
And then Browns Commanders. I'd probably take Commanders. They're I don't know. Unless I don't know. It's hard to tell. Deshaun Watson is not playing good at all. Commanders. I don't know who they're gonna start, but
I would just, I mean, if they're left with Wentz in the game, I'd say, I don't know. I don't understand why they did that.
I don't know. Heineke was playing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think, I'm gonna say the Commanders are gonna draft a quarterback.
Yeah, probably neither of their options are really. Wentz is probably gonna retire in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I could see that. I think they'll draft a quarterback depending on how their draft pick out. Maybe all the good ones will be gone, but there's a lot of good ones in there.
Jags Texans. Probably Jags. They're playing really good right now. Trevor Lawrence is playing really good football.
Yeah, that's true. It's a divisional game.
Yeah.
And if they keep winning, they win out. I think they win. They'll most likely win.
If they win out, they win the division.
Just with
I
the
think.
Titans just be
Yeah, the Titans
injured.
keep losing and they keep winning. So
And they're just injured. And I think the Jags will make it to playoffs, which is pretty crazy. No one kind
Yeah.
of saw that coming.
yeah,
I think the Jags are for sure in me very good. My father thinks that they'll be very good
I
next
think
year.
the Bears will be good next year too. Like all these teams that are kind of like, I don't know, but Niners Raiders. I got the Niners. I think the Niners
Dude,
going to the bowl.
Broncos had the Niners pick from like the Dolphins from that trade the Niners and Dolphins did for Trey Lance when they like traded all their first round picks to get higher up and get Trey Lance, and then the Dolphins used their picks to get like
Chubb.
Tyreek Hill and Chubb, and they gave us that pick. So now it's the Niners. So I'm like hoping the Niners just tank, and it's just going the opposite way, and I'm pissed off.
Yeah, bro. They're
All Brock Purdy has to do.
Okay.
No. All Brock Purdy has to do is throw a screen pass to Debo Samuel or Christian McCaffrey, and they just do the rest.
No, but all I'm saying is the Niners, their quarterbacks keep getting hurt, and the game, their play style isn't changing one bit. Like it's like
It's like imagine a good quarterback.
yeah, imagine like Tom Brady might go there next year, but like,
We'll see.
imagine like Tom Brady or like a Joe Burrow or like a Justin Herbert in that offense.
It'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think really like a Justin Herbert would thrive because like
probably not because he plays a little different.
He doesn't throw
Like, but,
screen
like-
passes.
like-
Like Brady would.
I bet like Brady or like Brock Purdy plays like Brady. That's why he's doing good. Jimmy Garoppolo plays like Brady. That's why he does good in that offense.
Yeah, but Brady's like better than both of them.
Yeah, way better than both of them. It's not even.
I don't even think like if Brock Purdy went to.
I don't think.
Seahawks
Yeah,
or something,
Brock Purdy's definitely in the best situation possible.
Yeah, Mike
Like-
Shanahan's offense is crazy.
I think the Niners are gonna win that
Not
game.
Mike Shanahan. I think it's Kyle, isn't it?
I think Trey Lance could come back for the playoffs. I think they've said that. And the
Yeah.
Niners have the NFC wins the West one.
Yeah, but they're gonna put Trey Lance in, and Trey Lance is just gonna suck it up.
Yeah, I don't know why they threw away 3 first-round picks for Trey Lance. But
Maybe he'll be in. You can prove us all wrong.
Jets Seahawks, we already talked about that earlier. I think Seahawks can win it. Jets. Oh, Mike White's coming back though. I don't know. If Mike White plays good, then
Oh, Rams, Chargers.
yeah.
The Rams are on that Broncos high right now, dude. Chargers are probably
Baker Mayfield's playing
It's
really
not
good.
just for like giggles at this point.
Well, the Chargers are already in the playoffs, but obviously seeding. If we could win out and get way better seeding than if we lost out, but
That's true, dude.
the Rams battle for SoFi. I think it's technically a Chargers home game, but it's the same stadium, so there'll probably be way more Rams fans there. That's just it.
That'd be a good game to go to.
Yeah. Vikings Packers. I got Packers need the win. They really need it a lot more. I think the Vikings are already in the playoffs, so I think the Packers can win that, but I don't know.
And then Steelers, Ravens.
Steelers, Ravens, and
Those Bengals. That's probably the
Bills,
best game.
That's probably gonna be a really good game. Yeah.
Hopefully, it's a good game.
Yeah.
They're both fighting for seeding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
The Bills could have the number 1 seed. The Bengals
could have a higher up seed.
Yeah.
Bengals are like sneaky, like 11-4 or something.
They're 11-6. No, not 11-6. That'd be the end of the season, but yeah, they're 11-4. And then
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because especially since they started 0-2.
Yeah,
They only lost two more times in the past weeks.
They're on like
weeks.
they've won like I think they've won 8 in a row. The Bengals.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that they beat the Chiefs though. That's awesome.
And then
those Chief fans.
Steelers Ravens. I got Bills and Bills Bengals probably, and then Steelers Ravens. I probably got. Depends on if Lamar plays. If Lamar plays, probably the Ravens. If Lamar doesn't play, probably the Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want the Steelers one just because I want Mike Tomlin to keep his winning record.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Especially since the Ravens are already in the playoffs.
Yeah. Like it doesn't really matter for the Ravens. But that's every game for next week.
Okay, well. I think we'll end it here. This is kind of.
I don't know if we've got anything else to talk about. This is kind of just like an experiment.
It's kind of our experiment episode, and we're just having fun.
Yeah.
We like to talk about football, and we'll probably talk about other stuff too in the future.
Yeah.
But we're just having fun, and we don't really care if anyone watches, and if anyone doesn't, we're just here to have fun. We're just two. He's a high school kid. I'm a college kid, and yeah, we're just having fun.
Just having fun. We've been friends for a while now.
Long time, and yeah, we're just here to talk about football, and we thought we'd put our knowledge to use.
Yeah.
And so you can catch us. You can catch me crying about the Broncos and him happy that the Chargers in the playoffs. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.